Let's get started creating our portraits. So first you're gonna need three things: the picture of the teacher or staff member you're working on, a piece of graphite transfer paper, and a piece of 9 by 12-inch drawing paper. To get working on the photo, you're gonna have to put the graphite transfer paper face down. So the darker side goes on top of your drawing paper. You're gonna wanna make sure that you tape it to the top and have it centered. Then you're gonna take the image, you're gonna put it directly on top of the graphite transfer paper, and you're gonna tape it down as well. This creates a little window where I can flip up and see my work as I'm transferring the image to my piece of paper. Now to transfer the image, I'm going to use a ballpoint pen. I'm not going to trace every single line, but I'm going to think about where the lines come together, around the ear, the side of the face, and I'm just going to transfer the most important lines. Now that I'm done tracing all the facial features of my portrait, I've gone on in around the neck to get the shirt, the button here, some of the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna peek, make sure one last time that I've got all the major lines that I need in my portrait, and then I can go ahead and I can take off my transfer paper. I'm not done yet though, because I'm gonna go in and add some line variety with a marker for the final step. Now I'm gonna go back, look at my photograph, and draw in with the marker. So I'm gonna use different types of Sharpies. I have the fine point, I have an ultra fine point, and then even a Sharpie pen. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some line variety. So thin line and thick line. Different kinds of line thickness and design creates a lot more interest. So now I'm going to go back in and trace my lines in permanent marker. I'm going to start working at the corners first, making lines where things are happening. Next, we're going to add in the background, which tells the story about the person who we're doing the portrait for. So what we love about them. So we're going to think of 4 or 5 things about that person. What are they passionate about? What do we love the most about them? And then we're going to create these strips of wallpaper. Now I love sports, so in this first strip here, I'm going to draw a bunch of different sports balls in a pattern and really fill the space. Now, I love sweets, and one of my favorite things to do is to bake. I love to bake with my sister, and we like to make things for other people. So, in my next wallpaper square, I'm going to put a pattern of some baked goods. And then in my last strip, I'm going to draw some art supplies to show what I love to do and what I love the most, and that is to be an art teacher. And now I'm finished. It's time to add some color.